Morning, everybody. Welcome. Did you know that if you're holding on to a contract of persecution, it's really, really hard to align to your billionaire frequency? So last week we looked at the millionaire frequency, and this week on our Monday intuitive healing retreat, we worked with the billionaire frequency. And so I wanted to give you a little tidbit of that alongside lots of other things that I'd like to do with you today and talk to you about. So persecution is a key aspect. If we hold it in our frequency and our vibration, then as a light worker, as someone who is helping humanity, which is you, if you're listening to this channel and this message today, then it's really hard for you to get to the next level that you need to get to. Okay. And so last week, and if you haven't watched last week's video, you can pop over there. What happened was we actually stepped into a process where we could access and see if we were aligned to our millionaire frequency and if we were approaching the billionaire. So today we're going to look at the billionaire and if we are approaching the trillionaire, which would be really good fun. So when we're looking at that, we are really understanding that all of these parts of us are imprints. Okay, so right now in the astrology, we are really looking at karma. Okay, so if you want to know more about the astrology of this solar eclipse that's happening in Scorpio on the 24th, 25th, I'm going to be holding an event on the 24th. So you can pop over to my website and you can sign up for that. It's £22. I do them every month. I do 2 astrology videos a month where it's interactive. I work with you, I work with your chart, the house that Scorpio holds in, and we do meditation, healing, and we really look at what's going on for us individually and as a collective. So what is happening with that is that Scorpio is the South Node. It's bringing up all of our karma. Okay, so what is karma? Well, karma can be very much these contracts that we hold. So I'm Susan Kennard and welcome to my channel, and I really want to dive deep into this now. So on Monday, what we did was we released the vows of persecution, the contracts of suffering, the oaths of, persecution. And we also looked at hardship and resentment. And these are major, major things that if we hold these in our frequency, then it's really hard to expand our light out to the world. And as a light worker, as I said before, which you are, if you're listening to this, then we want to do that. We want to be of service. Every single day, if we are not living our truth, our true light worker essence, our starseed essence, then we are not living our full potential. Okay. And, I feel very blessed and honored that I do live that. And, just last week, my book was launched, Awaken the Light Within Your Heart, after winning the Hay House Writers Competition last year in June 21. Finally, I actually published my book last week, and you can get it on Amazon. I'll leave the link below. So you can get it on hardback, softback, and on Kindle. And I'm really excited to say that I have booked a private studio where I'm going to be recording professionally my audiobook. So I will be recording that on the 7th and 8th of November this year. So within a couple of weeks after that, my audiobook will be available on Audible, iTunes, and Amazon, obviously. So I'm excited about all of those new developments. And what I really want to do as a light worker to help the collective is to expand in ways where I can reach many, many different people. And so what I do is I help people to do that. And this retreat that we ran on Monday was all about taking us to that next frequency. It's a series of retreats. And if you've missed 1 and 2, so October's retreats, on my newsletter, which is going out, I think either today or yeah, today. It's going out today, Thursday. You will be able to purchase the replays. And I highly recommend that because we did a huge amount of healing. So what we were really looking at on Monday at this retreat was these contracts that we held and the vows and oaths. And it really was surprising to see how much we shifted on that day, how many blocks we shifted, how much we were able to raise our frequency. And then afterwards to be able to see that that frequency of the billionaire, which is actually a magenta frequency, and I'm going to take you through a process in a moment, actually that magenta frequency allows you to step into many more possibilities in your life. It opens the doorways for you to experience true abundance. And people have been saying to me, you know, that they felt opportunities that dropped into their lap, and they felt just this sense of peace around money and a feeling that they just didn't need to worry about it now, which is a great feeling. You know, if you don't have to worry about money, you don't have to worry about where the opportunities are coming from, then that doesn't mean you sit at home and do nothing. But what it means is you have that sense of peace within you. And then when you don't have to be thinking about that, you can get on with creating. And that's what I'm seeing with my membership. As more and more stepping into the Souls family membership, more and more people, I'm watching them really expand, and they're setting up their businesses, they're out in the world, they're coming on my podcast, they're, you know, running groups. It's just really exciting to see. So that's my mission, and I absolutely love it. What is yours? Okay. So I really want to take you through this process so that you can access and see where, you know, maybe your millionaire frequency is, which is blue, or your magenta billionaire frequency, and even stepping into the trillionaire, which is actually gold. So let's just see where we go with that. So come into your heart space. Just check just to see if anyone's on live. And I can say hi. Let me just see. Sec. It's not coming up on my. It's not coming up on my. Okay. Sorry if you are live and I can't see you. Just trying to access this video that is definitely live. Anyway, here we go. So apologies if I can't see you. It would have been lovely to have connected with you. Oh, here we go. Got it now. Oh, hi, Maria. Oh, thanks, Maria. Thanks. Maria just said that my book is amazing, and yeah, you know, it's encoded with healing throughout. So I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, so let's come into our heart space and just really take this time for you in this moment. You know, whether you are listening now or whether you are listening to the replay, just come into your heart space. Now I'm just going to do a quick clearing statement. Create all that is. It's commanded that you pull, clear, cancel, and delete on all 4 levels from resolve and history level. For everyone listening now, anyone listening after, any waywards, any watchers, any entities, any attachments, any thought forms, anything that does not serve us, and send it to pure unconditional love. Take a deep breath. It's done. Okay. Just imagine that beautiful light in your heart. And as you do that, I want you to connect with your breath. And just really feel as you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can start to feel the expansion in your heart. And maybe you can actually see that expansion happening. So just breathing in, breathing out. Good. And then I want you to bring that light and fill every single cell of your body. Every single cell expanding. Good. And I want you to imagine your beautiful Earth star under your feet. And you may see this, depending on where you are in your ascension, you may see this as a, a sparkling star. You may see this as a crystal, almost like a crystal underneath your feet, a crystalline star. And you may see it in a different form too. Everything is perfect. And just imagine your sparkling roots coming down from your feet, down into that star. And then just above your head, I want you to visualize your soul star, which is a beautiful six-pointed star above your head, connecting you to all that is, to pure consciousness, to all of those lifetimes you've ever lived, where you remembered who you were and who you are. And to all of those parts of you that perhaps you need to connect with now as you're stepping forward onto your ascension pathway. So I want you to bring a light and kind of see it like this platinum light down throughout from your soul star, all the way down as if you're sitting in a cylinder of light, remembering to breathe. Good. And then the guides are giving me just to expand that more. So expand that out into the room that you're sitting in. And let's call in our guides and angels to be with us. In fact, I can see a lot of archangels actually today. There's a lot of angelic presence here. Good. Fantastic. Yeah, I can feel that really strongly. And you may start to feel that strongly in your throat, in your heart. And that's the channeling guides coming through, really coming through you, wanting to share your message with the world. However form that is, whether it is in writing, art, speaking, however that really is. So just draw those guides in close. And I want you now just to imagine and visualize where the blue line, which is your millionaire frequency, is in your body. Okay, could be anywhere. Could be above your head, could be in your body, wherever it is. And then I want you to take a look at the magenta line. So magenta is a pinky purple line frequency. And just imagine and just see where that is in your body or above your head, wherever it is. Okay. And then maybe just have a little sneak preview to where the next line is, which is the trillionaire. Okay, so that's a gold line. So just feel where that gold line is. Good. And so we're just going to help you with one aspect here, and that is resentment. So one of the key things that stops the flow of abundance into our experience is holding resentment. Okay. And the Palladian collective work very, very strongly with this. So I want you to invite in the Palladian collective to be with you now. And I see them as sort of silvery white galactic beings, but you may see them differently. And I want you just to feel as you hand over this healing to the Palladians, and you hand it over to them to release any resentment that you hold in your heart field. All right, and I can hear the tone coming in, so I believe that they're going to bring in a light code tone. But I want you just to access that feeling where that might be. And by saying to the Palladian collective, I'm ready to release this now, I want you just to listen to this tone with your eyes closed and just feel this release happen, okay? And just feel into it. Take a deep breath. And then I want you to check into where your magenta line is now. Maybe you can see it more clearly. Maybe it's bypassed and it's gone down into your body and you're now stepping towards the golden light, the golden line of trillionaire. Just feel into it and just notice how you feel. Okay, good. And then come back to me. Make sure that you let me know how you feel. So Fridays, if you don't know already, I do a 5-minute frequency tune-up, and that's where we're going to go a little bit deeper into our healing, and sometimes and most times light language comes through. And so it's 5 minutes of healing with me. It goes out at 7:30 a.m. UK. I pre-record it. So, whatever time you are in your time zones, it will go out at that time. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss it, and hit that bell notification so that you get told when it goes out. A lot of people say that they absolutely love that 5-minute frequency tune up, and it starts their day and their whole weekend on a high note. And that was the plan for it, definitely. So, what else do I want to share with you today? I think we just want to do some cards actually. So I have these cards ready, and I just want to find out what the angels want to say about this new frequency that we're going through, because there's a lot of karmic energy. Hi, Veronica. Hi, Martin. That's my son saying hello on my YouTube channel. Hi, Zara. And Maria, of course. So I'm just going to see what the guides have to say. There's a huge amount of galactic energy around us right now, and it really is a time for us to invite in the guidance. I mean, you may have noticed at the start of this process, I did a clearing statement, and that clearing statement is really key. I use it all the time. I teach it to people all the time. So you might want to kind of listen to it again. So before you do any work, any kind of healing work, any readings for anyone, it's really important to clear your energy. Okay, so Spirit, what would you like to us to know about what's going on with this incredible karmic clearing of Scorpio solar eclipse and in our timelines of now? Okay. So this is Archangel Jophiel. I'll just show you. Okay. Go outside, get some fresh air, connect with nurture, nature, and relieve stress. And this is gaining new creative ideas. So this is really key, and the guides do talk about this a lot. And it seems really simple, but imagine if we're sitting in our home the whole time. Flowers don't grow in the dark. Sunflowers always turn to the light. And, we're not going to grow if we stay in. But if we connect with who we are, which is truly nature, we are connected to every living thing. I mean, we're energy, of course, but we're connected to every living thing. So the sea is a living thing. I live right by the sea. I absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine not being by the sea. I love that energy. I also love when I take the dog for a walk to go to the park. I like to be in green. I like to be listen to the birds. As most of you who know me know, we have like a menagerie of animals. We have an inherited rescue parrot. We have called Boo. We have Georgie the budgie, who's a rescue. Sadly, her friend died last week. Went with the other budgies in heaven, which is what I say to my children. We have Kitten Sparkle, who is a rescue cat. She's going to be 7 next year, called Kitten because she's so tiny. We have Buds, who is our beautiful puppy. Well, we call him puppy, but he's actually 2.5 now. He's amazing, lights up our life. And of course, now we have We have Boo Boo, which is, let me get it right, a blue-fronted Amazon. So all of to be in this nature in our home is amazing, but also to be in nature as we walk outside and breathe in that fresh air is really, really important. So let's just see. Let's just see one more card and see. Um, our creative flow is really important because that's who we are. We're creator beings. We're connected to God's source energy, and that's who we are. Yeah. Chakra clearing. Oh, really interesting. Okay, so on my website, I have a chakra clearing. They're all activations for all of the chakras, including the soul star and earth star. Really important. Soul star connecting to source, earth star connecting to Mother Earth and our human self. Metatron, this is. Ask Metatron to help you clear your chakras, or you can choose to purchase my chakra activation set, which is 9 activations on my website. Just go to susankennard.co.uk and you'll find it. So definitely chakra clearing, really important. It is, when I see clairvoyantly people's energy fields and chakras, I can see whether they're in the ascension frequency or not. And if you want me to kind of have a look at that for you, you can book a discovery session where I really look at your field, I see where you are, what's going on, what your blocks are, and we do some healing on that session as well. And you can get that on my website as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I've really loved connecting with you live, and whether you're listening to the recording or not, make sure you listen to 5 Minute Frequency tomorrow. And I hope you have a good rest of the week. I would love to see you on Monday if you want to join the Intuitive Astrology event, where we're really going to look at how Scorpio solar eclipse really impacts us. And please don't launch anything on that date because, and I'll be talking more about that because, it's not a good day to launch things. You can launch it pre, you can launch it post, but we're going to be doing some karmic clearing on that event. So much love. See you very soon. And don't forget to listen to my podcast, The Spiritual Awakener, because that is where I get to interview really cool people and you hear about their awakening stories, including